Hi guys, so tonight I'm gonna make pumpkin cookies and I thought I'd share with you how I do it. Okay, so first we want to use a cup of, it calls for shortening, but I'm using applesauce. This is to replace the shortening or butter or oil, anything you use in it. You can use applesauce. And then we're going to use 3 cups of sugar. I was going to go live tonight, but I thought maybe not because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So that's 2, and I need a little bit more to make 3. It was so much fun, that live stream, so I might go ahead and do some more of these. But since it's just the 2 of us here, we can't eat all the baking stuff as quickly as somebody with a bigger family. So we'll see. Let's fill this back up. I'm filling this little container of sugar up. Okay. Now, what you want to do is cream those together. You're going to cream it just until it gets fluffy. And since it's not shortening, it won't eat as much as it would be if you were using the shortening. Okay, so it should look like this. I'll move this pot. I was making iced tea. Okay, and then we're going to add 2 eggs. We use this here Energy Egg Replacer. So it's 1.5 teaspoons. And there's my teaspoon thingy. So let's go 1.5 teaspoons is for 1 egg. We want 2, so we're gonna do 3 teaspoons. Just add that right on in. And then we're going to add pumpkin, and we're going to add vanilla. Okay, so I went and opened my can of pumpkin. We're just using this Great Value brand. You can use any pumpkin you have. You only need 1 of them. And let's see, get it all out of there. We don't want to leave any pumpkin in there. And then it's 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm just going to use up what I have here, which is probably 2 teaspoons. It might be a little more. Well, I won't use the whole thing. It might be too much. So now we're just going to beat that together. So let me show you. Just going to beat that. Okay, and the next thing is, let's see, so we're going to add in baking powder, baking soda, and nutmeg, and cinnamon. And I'll tell you the amounts on that. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of soda. All right, go get it. Okay. I got that. 2 teaspoons here of the baking powder. And open this one. This is our sodium. This here is good if you, we bought this when we were cutting back our sodium. Okay. And let's see, what else? We got 3 teaspoons of nutmeg. This smells good. This brand I use. I use whatever's cheap. And 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. Ground cinnamon's good. Oh, does that smell good? And then we're going to add in our flour, and we're using 5 cups of flour. Here's my cup. I was looking for it over there. You can use whatever flour you have on hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and start mixing that in. When you want to make sure your mixer's set to low so it doesn't go all over. This until it's thoroughly mixed. Sometimes you gotta take one of these little spatulas and just go down around your bowl. Unless you have a stand mixer. I never owned one. Oh guys, I have to tell you a story. So tonight I plugged in my mixer into the wall outlet, and which I never usually do. I usually plug, okay, so I plugged in an extension cord into the outlet, and then I decided to plug in the mixer after, and then I had to push these in, and when I pushed it in, it caught my hand, and the beater was on, it caught my hand, and it gave me a boo-boo. I got, it started blacking and blue marking everywhere, and a little bit of bleeding. I ripped some skin off. I said, oh no. Day before Thanksgiving, and I'm injured. I'm injured now. So never do what I did. Always put the beaters in first. I should have known better. Well, I did know better. Oh, you got to set your oven to 350 degrees. And this is ready. Now, all you have to do is, if you want nuts or raisins or chocolate chips, whatever you want, you can put them in now. You can make half plain if you want and half with that. So, I like pumpkin. I like raisins and walnuts in ours. So that's what I'm going to do. I have to go grab the walnuts. Okay, guys, so I want to show you a quick way to make ground nuts. So I have a plastic bag, and I put some walnuts in the bottom. And now I have my trusty hammer. And I'm just going to hit them. Just like that. That's one way. The second way is to get a rolling pin. Lay your nuts out flat like that and just go over them. Some people might not know this trick. Years ago, my mother had a grinder that you could actually grind your nuts. And it was a lot of fun. It was a small metal thing stood about that high and it had little handle and you sort of just twisted it. And I remember doing that with my mom as a child when we used to make cookies. She always had me grind up her nuts for her, but I thought I'd show you these two ways. I guess this rolling pin way gets them faster, but if you don't have a rolling pin, just grab your hammer. I always keep a hammer in the kitchen, and you can pound them out too. And now, see? I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, that's what they look like. Okay, so as I told you, we're going to add the nuts and the raisins. This is all you do, is just add them right on into your mix. However much you want. And remember, 2 raisins will make it sweeter, so if you don't want it really super sweet, cut back on the sugar. I don't want super sweet, so we're not going to add as many raisins as you would if you wanted to, you know, if you wanted a real raisiny cookie. That's still quite a lot of raisins, but, and then all you do is kind of fold them in. You can use a spoon or spatula, whatever you have, and just sort of get them in there. I'm sure most of you already know this if you've baked cookies before, but for the ones that don't bake cookies or do any scratch baking at home, these little tips will really help you out on how to, you know, grind your nuts and how much to add of something or another, or what you put in and take out. So anyways, you guys get the point. And you want to try to mix it in there real good, guys, so that it incorporates it all the way through, because otherwise you'll have some that won't have nuts and raisins and the other bunch will. So, all right, and then for the next step, you just want to get parchment paper like this, and we're going to go ahead and spoon those out. Some people have scoops. I did have a scoop, but my scoop's not that great. So I'm just using a regular spoon. And I'm just going to drop them on. You can use your finger. These will raise, so yeah, because we put all that in there. I don't know how many I'm going to do going straight down. Sometimes you can get 6, sometimes you can get 5, depending on the size of cookie you're making. And that's all you got to do, guys. So this here looks like it's going to be it's going to be probably 4 across by 5 down. But depending on how big your pan is too, just, you know, judge the room. And make sure you leave a little room for expansion for the cookies when they rise. I probably could get 6 on there if I make these a little smaller. But that's all you got to do. This recipe probably will go up, it probably will go up Thanksgiving Day. So, because this is, actually it will be Thanksgiving Day in like 10 minutes. Because it's right now, it's like 10 to 12 at night for us. But if you watched our live stream last night, you know we're night owls, so not a big deal. I just don't want to make a video too long because the people won't watch it. It's about 15 minutes already, so I'm going to come back when they come out of the oven. But here's what they look like. and I'll show you when they come out. 15 to 20 minutes, guys. Okay, guys, here they come. Here's what they look like coming out of the oven. They look delicious. I let this go 20 minutes. Let me show you. See? They're nice golden brown, but not burnt. They're nice and light. Looks real airy too. Delicious looking cookies. I'll be back when they're all plated up to show you the final result. Okay guys, I forgot to tell you, make sure you put them on a wire cooling rack after you take them out of the oven. This way they'll you know, cool nicely before you pack them up or put them on a tray. Okay guys, there they are, all plated up. Unfortunately, you can't see the platter because there's too many cookies on it, but it totaled out to be 3.5 dozen cookies. And I do have a cute plate down there. Okay guys, so I got my cup of coffee. It's black tonight because I ran out of cream. Coffee creamer that's non-dairy. But I got the cookie. So it's what I noticed right away, it's soft. It's nice and brown on the bottom, but it's not burnt. And when I open it, see, it's nice and fluffy. Let me show you. Like that. You can't really see the raisins, but they're in there. So here I go. It's got the right amount of seasoning. Or spices, not seasoning.
Oh, I'm allowed to touch that.
Oh yes, you can have one.
I gotta put the regular heat on. It worked yesterday.
It's very delicious.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm finishing my video, honey.
Oh.
But, oh, it's delicious, guys. There's a raisin right there. Try it out. And get yourself a cup of coffee. It is very delicious. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Hit the bell for more.
Love yourself and others. And now you say it, honey.
And hit the bell for more. That's official.
Alright.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. If you see this after Thanksgiving, happy belated Thanksgiving.
And
we'll see you on the next video.
Happy start of the Christmas shopping season. And if you like, happy Black Friday.
Yeah. Are you guys going Black Friday shopping?
Online or in person.
I don't want to, but he wants to. All right.
Feels like a lie, but it's not.
It's not.
That was so fun last night.
We're already at 18 minutes.
Oh, my.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.